All right. All right, we only have a few more performers so we can keep some energy going up. Coming up next to the stage, this man drove from Baxter, Minnesota to be here. Yeah. It is. We also, Ira and I have decided that when he's not telling comedy, he's secretly a lawn gnome. Give it up for Craig with a K, everybody. Craig! All right.
Woo. Yeah, I'm sexy and I know it. Choking yourself while you masturbate is called autoerotic asphyxiation. But what's it called when a woman licks her own nipple while she masturbates? I think that needs a fancy name, you know? I mean, it's got to be more common than autoerotic asphyxiation, right? And who doesn't like watching that shit?
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Also, I can do that shit. And I need to know what it's called for my dating profile. Thinking of getting back on Tinder. I got some profiles I want to shoot past you. Pleasure Dom, who can lick his own nipple. Seeks rope bunny, who's willing to get tied up, flogged with cooked spaghetti, and force-fed key lime pie. No weirdos. Rapidly aging 40-something with horrible credit, bad physique, and a small dick seeks stripper with a nest egg that wants to start a family. No fatties. Unvaccinated sperm. $5,000 per load. Cash on delivery, no credit given. Manual deposits only. Ask about our free taste test. The last woman I met off a dating site had angel wings tattooed on her back. And we were playing my favorite dating game, Tattoo Show and Tell. It's where you slowly get undressed and explain your tattoos. All right, everybody, what's that one? And I discovered that she not only had angel wings, she also had a portrait of her children as toddlers right below the angel wings. So 30 minutes later, I'm in rear mount, and she expects me to come on her ass. I'm like, I can't finish here. What if I miss and I accidentally give one of your kids a facial? So we had to switch over to side saddle. If you don't know what side saddle is, I'll be glad to show you after the show. If somebody tells you they used to do meth, they still do meth. They just ran out. Used to is a phrase used by meth heads that means I ran out of. Can you help me find some more of? If your last name starts with an M, you should not name your daughter Crystal. That's just a side note. I wish I would have followed my childhood dreams of becoming a drug dealer. I'd be way more popular now, you know? The majority of the texts I get are from politicians I'm never going to vote for. Now that I'm financially stable enough to dabble in drug dealing as a side hustle, the economy's gone to shit, and nobody can afford to buy drugs from me. I think paying off your drug debt should have a positive reflection on your credit score. I asked my drug dealer to meet me for some more hash. And he said, I'll meet you at the gas station by your house. I said, dude, there's literally like 6 gas stations by my house. Which one are you talking about? and he named a gas station that was nowhere near my house. So I don't think my drug dealer knows where I live.
He's smart as hell.
Because he's from Emily.
Now that weed is legal, I exclusively smoke hash. I think that drugs are just less cool if they're legal. You know what I mean? I've also been smoking weed for 25 years, and I've built up a tolerance. That, all right, anyways. I was chatting with this one chick, and I was like, "Hey, do you smoke?" And she was like, "Oh, am I over time?" I was chatting with this one chick, and I was like, "You smoke?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I sent her a picture of this giant jar of hash, and she was like, "I don't smoke whatever the fuck that is." And it was a good reminder to me that, like, oh yeah, even though I'm just doing hash all day, every day to not white knuckle life, to like normies, that's kind of like being a crackhead. All right, am I over on time? All right, I'm sorry. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you. Been a great audience. Hey, you can find me online, kreg.com. No, yeah, whatever. Fuck, I'm on mushrooms. Thanks.